to witness them to exchange their vows in holy matrimony. Who gives Britt to this marriage? At this point, Alex, your pastor, Lionel Fletcher, has some comments for you. Lionel?
The philosopher Socrates said that by all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll be happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. But humour aside, Alex and Britt actually have asked me to speak about one subject here that may seem a little unrelated to marriage, and that is the subject of the gospel. But the two subjects are related together. In Paul's writing, he says, "This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church." And in that, he linked marriage to being a representation of himself in the church. The Bible presents marriage as the groom representing Christ and the bride representing the church in their function with one another. And we know that Alex and Britt are now entering into this marriage together. They didn't enter this life married. And at this point, they're taking vows together. And what they want you to understand is that Christianity is the same. We do not enter this world as Christians. We're not born Christian, despite what many may think. Not one person is born that way. And this is something that Alex and Britt asked me to share with you today. The book of Ephesians, in closing, says, "By grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast." And I would urge you today that in the privacy of your own heart, when considering this marriage, consider also, are you part of the bride of Christ? And on that day will Christ be welcoming toward you as you stand before him. Thank you.
Alex and Britt, may I charge you always to keep God, His Son, and the Spirit and His Word at the center of your lives as you go forward with your careers and in the making of your home. Marriage is a oneness, divine and indivisible. May you know its deepest joys through a lifetime together. May its sorrows be half because you have experienced them together. Alex, would you have Britt to be your wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only for her, so long as you both shall live?
I will.
And Britt, will you have Alex to be your wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep yourself only to him, so long as you both shall live? Alex, if you repeat. I, Alex, take you, Britt,
I, Alex, take you, Britt,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness or in health,
in sickness or in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until death separates us,
until death separates us,
according to God's holy ordinance.
according to God's holy ordinance.
Britt, will you repeat? I, Britt, take you, Alex, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death separates us, according to God's holy ordinance. Are there rings to be exchanged? Alex, do you give Britt this ring to be the visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace of your love and affection to Britt as your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
And Britt, do you accept this ring as a token of love and affection from Alex? And will you wear it and cherish it as that token of love from him to you? That's it. And Britt, do you give Alex this ring to be the visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace of your love and affection to Alex as your lawful wedded husband? And Alex, do you accept this ring as a token of love and affection from Britt? And will you wear it and cherish it as the token of love from her to you?
I do.
For as much then as Britt and Alex have consented together and pledged their faith and love to each other for this marriage, and have given their vows to each other before God and before you as their family and friends, as witnesses, and have sealed the same by giving and receiving their rings, I therefore, by the authority vested in me as an elder for the Church of Christ in the state of Tennessee, pronounce that you are husband and wife. Therefore, what God has joined together, let not man put asunder. Well, Alex, you may kiss your bride. Thank you.